Well, it's been a year since communities in parts of Victoria were wrecked by floodwaters.
One of the worst affected towns was Charlton, where hundreds of houses were ruined and all but a handful of businesses in the main street were damaged. Our reporter Stephanie March is in Charlton to find out more about the recovery of the town's theatre.
I'm here with Mayor David Pollard. David, thanks for joining us. What happened to the main street in January?
The main street, the water came up too quick. We couldn't save any of the businesses. The theatre itself, there was over a metre of water went above the floor, went through it, and a lot of other businesses in town had the similar amount of water go through it. There was a big effort on trying to get a lot of the other businesses up and going to try and get the commercial aspect of the town going. And because the Rex is community owned and operated by volunteers, it took second priority because houses and businesses were higher priority. But meantime, while that was all happening, we've had access to $400,000 in funding, and we're gradually working through actually improving the venue to what we had before.
Maybe if we go inside and have a look at some of the work that has been done, what's this space going to be used for when it's finished?
This space we're going to have in here is a little piece of a gallery. We're going to have proper lighting for the artwork, so we can display artwork in small galleries from our local VCE students and small groups of people that come through. And if it gets a little bit larger, we've got an upstairs little area. We'll expand into that too. We'll install the lighting up there at the same time.
So obviously it's required a lot of effort from the community.
There's been a lot of effort put in, a lot of thought go into designing to try and make the place multi-purpose. Because it's a community-owned venue and not council-owned venue, it's got to cover its costs. It pays rates like any business and pays power like any business. We get all the accounts come in. But being a cinema in a population of 1,000, it's unviable as a commercial operation. But as a community operation, it's been actually operating and covering its way, which is fantastic.
If we head further in to have a look at the rest of the building, can you tell us how have the community been faring for the past 12 months?
The community have had a very difficult 12 months. I won't repeat the words that one person said that they thought the last 12 months were like. They're looking forward to the anniversary to say basically it's been the worst 12 months of their life, and now they can look forward into the improvements into the future.
And so this space in here, what's this one going to be used for?
This space in here, what we're going to have is our candy bar for selling our lollies and coffee up here. We're going to bring a coffee machine in.
How do you feel? You haven't been in the top job for too long, but how are things for you? Are you pleased with the progress that's being made in the Shire?
I'm pleased with the progress that we've made in the Shire because as a small rural Shire, we're not very well resourced. We still haven't got our Shire office open yet. We've had a temporary office going since mid-year, which has been fantastic. It's allowed us to get our presence back into Charlton, which is a big plus for the community, so there's access for the community for the council.
How long do you think it's going to be until everything and everyone is back to normal?
All the physical assets, I think hopefully we're somewhere near it within our 2 to 3 years, but our emotional feelings, that's going to go for years, and it's just going to be supporting our people and our communities through these times. If they're having difficulties, we'll have to come forward and we'll have to get support for them. Because it's one of those things, it's a very difficult thing, but we've got to keep talking about it. We can't try and forget it. If we keep it in the front of our minds, we keep talking about it, we can gradually work ourselves through it.
David, thank you so much for your time. We wish you all the best with the recovery efforts. And it seems like things are progressing here in Charlton. There's still clearly a long way to go, but it's good to see that some progress is being made with the help of a lot of community effort.
Stephanie March reporting there, and it's quite easy to forget that there were very serious floods in Victoria as well this time last year, overshadowed by the
Queensland
even
floods.
Greater devastation in Queensland, but lots of communities, including the community of Charlton, still working to get back on their feet 12 months down the track.
And we'll be talking to David Pollard a little later on in the program as well.